Morning you guys, it's Karen. I thought I would come and tell you about some really good dog treats that I have been using for quite a while now, and I know I do a lot of enrichment game videos, etc., and I don't very often show you exactly what I'm using in them. So this is a brand called Nature's Deli. These are duck jerky that I get from them, and these are duck training bites. So when I'm looking for a treat of any kind, anything to give to Watson, I'm looking for it to be low fat. It needs to be below 15% in order to be okay for his inflammatory bowel disease. It needs to be grain-free if possible. That's not 100% necessary, but I prefer it if it's grain-free. And I like it to be high protein, you know, I don't just want it to be full of rubbish. And these fulfill that criteria. So this duck jerky is 89% duck breast, and I may need my glasses here, but let me tell you some details about it. This is 50% protein. The ingredients are duck breast, 89%, so it doesn't say duck meal or anything like that. It is just duck breast, 89%. Glycerin, vegetable protein, sorbitol, tapioca starch, and potassium sorbate. So they are preservatives, and you're going to need preservatives of some kind usually. So this is what they look like. They're all roughly the same size, about like that. And Watson absolutely loves these. That's the other thing. Watson is so fussy. Needs to be something that he likes. These I use for, he'll get one of these after his teeth have been cleaned as a treat. He might get one of these at night when we're, you know, if we're having snacks at the weekend or something like that, because they're quite big. But they also do these, which are absolutely amazing. So these are duck training bites. So these are 81% duck breast, vegetable glycerin, tapioca starch, same ingredients except there's a little bit of salt in there, and there is some pea protein in here, which I'm okay with. I didn't tell you the fat, did I? No, I didn't. 0.5% fat these are, and this is 1.5% fat. So really low fat, which is just fantastic. But these training bites, this is the size of them. You see them? I'll show you them against a fingernail. They're about the size of a fingernail. And they're just the perfect size. The perfect size for, I would give these to a little dog, a medium dog, maybe a large dog might be like, you're not giving me very much, but they're not tiny, you know, they're pretty good. So these are really good for playing Find It. They're really good for putting in any of the enrichment games that you've seen me using. They work out about 1 calorie per little chunk, so they're low calorie as well. I keep them in my pocket. They last, you put, you know, they're not oily. So, you know, sometimes you get some treats and you hold them in the hands, or you put them in your pocket and you're like, oh, it's all kind of greasy. They're not greasy at all. I can keep these in my pocket and they seem to stay okay. You know, I've discovered some in my pocket and Watson still wants them and can still sort of smell them, you know, and they're appealing to them. So I take them on walks with me. Like I said, keep them in my pocket. They're really good. They're really good because what's really hard to find is small treats to use for training, something that you can, you know, use quite a few of. What's really difficult to find is low fat but really good ingredients, etc., etc., and these kind of fulfill all of that, and they're not crazy expensive either. I bought them, I think, in packs. I think I bought 6 packets of these in one package. I'll put the link for them below anyway. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Let me know if these are useful for you, because I have got lots of different treats that I can use for Watson now, and that's quite an achievement with him having his inflammatory bowel and his allergies and everything, and it not affecting them. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.